We are the Community Preservation and Development Corporation, and we've been developing vibrant communities for over 25 years. CPDC originated as an idea with Gene Ford, a storied affordable housing developer. And Gene found in his own work that there were some things that he couldn't do that a not-for-profit perhaps could do better. Leslie Steen, our first president and CEO, worked with Gene. Together they created this company that is 25 years old today. CPDC started small, one property as you would expect, worked our way through adding to the portfolio. We have about 4,500 units now and 25 plus properties. We could not be CPDC if it weren't for the experience at Edgewood Terrace. That property, when we acquired the first piece of it, was actually known in the community as Little Beirut.
I grew up in this area, so I knew about Edgewood before the changes versus coming here now, seeing the change, being a part of the change. It's been wonderful.
It was just one of those things that jumped out at you that this doesn't happen very often, where you have place-based services or services for residents in a community. And what I really thought was innovative about the work that CPDC did, they rehabbed the physical space and created beautiful properties. But one of the things that they thought about was how do you help a community thrive and develop, and brought in those community services.
And we did something very unique, very novel. We actually asked the residents, what is it you'd like to have happen in the community?
And just encouraging other residents to come out, be a part, and bring their ideas and make them happen. And they can happen. We're gonna work together as a team and make it happen.
We were really listening to the residents. We were realizing that one size didn't fit all, delivering a different experience for different residents at different communities, and in particular using outside resources in the community, third-party resources to help meet those needs.
Those partnerships leverage the expertise of the best, some of the best small nonprofits in DC to bring those services to residents.
We see the result of that at program graduations, at high school graduations, a resident who is celebrating a new job, most recently in communities where we've installed new playgrounds for the children. We see it in the hope of the plants that were planted in the new beds, and we know that because we're there, the neighborhood is going to be a better place because we have citizens, residents, people who've made the investment.
You know, we've learned a lot in 25 years in this business, and you can't buy that. Construction innovations, for example, really are very important. The company was founded on a preservation model. We're inherently going to go into a property that already exists and already has residents. Financing in this business has always been complex. We've got properties out there with 7 or 8 layers of finance on it. In 2007, we started our first property that ultimately became LEED Gold certified. Since 2007, we haven't done a single property that hasn't had some sort of a green standard met. I think it's really important to take full stock of the 25 years of our history and to think about all of the players and all of the people that were really part of making that happen. From our initial founding by Gene Ford, our initial president and CEO, Leslie Steen, all the staff that has worked here through that time, to the 50 very dedicated folks who are working here today, to the folks in this room who are our funders, partners, donors, with whom we couldn't operate the organization if you were gone. Look at our volunteers for a moment. Hundreds of thousands of hours of volunteers. Key among those volunteers are our own residents, who quite often fill the roles of our volunteers working with their fellow residents in a very heartfelt way. The things that we do, the impact that we're making in our communities and our residents are really very much your work as well as our work.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.